Hi everyone, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. We do all kinds of things here, DIY, SFX makeup. We talk about scary movies, books, true crime, Disney content, food, and cooking content. So, you know, and other stuff. But we're gonna do a DIY tonight. We're gonna do a little Halloween project. And for this, you need to go to your Dollar Tree and go to the party section and get just a platter like this. And this isn't completely necessary, but a bowl. You don't need that bowl, but I thought it would give my project more height. So, and then you want to get 3 or 4 of these little cheap skulls. And then if they have like bones like this, go ahead and get you some of them. And then you're gonna need to go to Home Depot or Lowe's and get some insulating foam. And then, oh, and you'll also need a broomstick. So you need a broomstick. And then any kind of accoutrements you want for it, like I got a giant spider to put on the top of mine. And see what else. I think that's all I really have for it right now. So we're gonna start by opening my insulating foam. I think this is about $4 at Lowe's or Home Depot. It's very fun to work with. So you're gonna attach your, am I doing this wrong? Yeah, okay, so that's attached. You want to attach your little straw to this. Then you're going to come down here. And you could hot glue this down, but it really isn't necessary if you're using this stuff. So, hold on. Then you just kind of, what's wrong?
I touched it wrong.
Because you just kind of want it to look like rocks and gravel and stuff. Probably should have done this in the glass. You want to fill in all your spots. I may be out of this stuff already. Okay, let me go get another can of this. I'll be right. Fish comes out kind of crazy, so you get a little nervous. There we go. It seems to want to be squeezed the other way. Oh, you also need paints in whatever colors you want to use. Then if you plan to put it outside, you might want to put like a weighted, like a brick or something, or rocks on the inside of that bowl to help weight this down. But I'm not putting mine outside. Okay. We're gonna let this dry and This stuff is so fun. I love it. And we're gonna move on to the next step. All right, so this is dry. No need for another layer. We wanna get it kind of in the middle. That looks about the middle, don't it, Eric? And I wanna, oh, well that was easy enough. So I'm going to, that's gonna be my hole for the stick. Okay, I'll be right back, Eric. Oh, here, I could take this out now. Take that out for right now. Now we've got these skulls. And the good thing about the Dollar Tree is their stuff is really cheap and flimsy. So it's gonna be easy to make my holes. So we're gonna do, let's see. So we can, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of mark it with a little hole here. Be very careful, kids. Get the help of an adult with this portion. So I know I'm gonna need to cut into there. And then just, so that's about right here. Again, kids, get help from an adult to do this. Okay, then we just gotta get something sharp to cut a hole in this part and this part, and we're gonna repeat this on all of our skulls. I've got 3 of them. So we're gonna use this, oh here. We're gonna use my Dremel to create holes. I just wanna make the hole a little bit bigger. I don't wanna make it too big because I don't want it just like spinning around on the stick.
But I bring it over there because I can't feel it.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I don't wanna, I wanna make it just big enough because I want it to be on the stick tight. That's what she said. Okay, need to make that hole a little bigger, and then I'm going to repeat the process on the other skulls. So we cut the broomstick down, and this top skull, we did not put a hole in the top. We just, that's kind of the topper for the stick. And then these guys are on here, and we're just going to fill in here with some more of the foam to kind of hold this in place. And then I'll hot glue eventually. This guy's in here pretty tight, but I'll hot glue these together so that they aren't flopping around. And then when it dries, when it goes through the final dry-in, we will paint it and stuff. And put these cute little bones on it and put the spider on it. Here he is. So far, it's my sculpture, if you will. Get it? Sculpture, Eric? And I went ahead and put a couple bones on here. I'm gonna wait for it to dry. And I've decided I didn't want to sicken straight up because it's raw. It's rustic. It's a rustic sculpture. And then we'll paint it with all kinds of grays and blacks and stuff, and then we'll finish it up. Okay, so just ignore that over there. This is where we are with my little project. It's all dry now. I decided to kind of let it lean because it's like a raw piece. It's not like, you know, Monsters making this where it like, oh, we have to make sure it's all pointy, straight and everything. Monsters don't care. So I did get a little bit on my flooring though. We're getting this flooring fixed in a few days, hopefully. But I'm gonna paint this. We're gonna start painting. And I got a few colors that I could mix if I need to. Like I got gray, I got brown, and I got a black and white. Maybe I should have got some sand color, because they have sand and mud color, or colors named that anyway. And I don't know that I'm really gonna do too much painting on the skulls. I might just leave them alone. I might add black, put more black in the eyes to add dimension. Or maybe I'll figure out a way to attach lights to the eyes. I don't think there is a way to do that. But anyway, we're gonna get started painting. I'm just gonna kind of, why is there, hold on, there's a safety cap on the inside. Okay. So I'm gonna just take some gray. I'm gonna avoid those bones, and I'm just gonna squirt a little in the front and take my brush to them. And just be real rough with it, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because it's just a dirty mound of rocks and bone and terror. Just show you how it's coming. It's just a little bit goes a long way, especially when we don't have to, it doesn't have to be opaque. It can be rough and dirty and messy and sloppy. Okay, so now I roughly coated it in some gray. There's some areas I want to get a little better. Now we don't have to wait for it to dry to go in with the next color, because we want everything to blend and look dirty. So I'm going to go in with some brown now. Now as I go through this, I might find the brown is a little too dark for my liking. That's okay, because we can go over it in a little bit of white too. Or we can even mix a little gray, white, and brown and make a kind of gnarly color. So that's all we're gonna do tonight. It's getting late, so I do need to get showered and get in bed and get these cats to bed. And Brian is, look at Brian is ready for bed. Brian's ready for night-nights. Are you ready for night-nights, honey? That's my boy. That's my best good boy. You ready for night-nights? Okay. Brian, are you ready for night-night? You want to go to bed? Is ready for bed? Oh, okay, good boy. We're gonna go night-night. We gotta brush your teeth first. So, I think I'm done with this guy. He's I think it looks pretty good for something homemade. I decided to not put the other bones on here. I'm using my foot. Eric, I'm using my foot to point out the detail. I decided not put the other bones on there. And I was gonna get more skulls and kind of put them around it. But then I thought, you know, less is more. Less is more. Hi, hi. Janko is saying hi to y'all. Hey, baby. But I think he's done. I think he's cool looking. So an easy way to make a nice decoration for Halloween. Now, if you wanted to do this and put it outside for the bowl that's in there, just put some rocks or something in there to weight it down, or even use, you know, hot glue some real rocks onto this just to make it heavier, because it is extremely lightweight. So, yeah. I have another DIY craft I want to show y'all for Halloween. I haven't gotten to it yet, and I only have a couple days left to do it. So, otherwise it'll become a Christmas craft. It's not Christmassy though, it's Halloweeny. So that's it. So let me know if you make one, and I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.